Hello, my beautiful blossoms. It's me, Misaki Mirai, and welcome to Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet. I decided to finally redo this series, since I did say I was going to redo it. So yeah, I chose to redo Fatal Bullet because, one, I don't have the footage from the previous version of the series I tried to do, but then again, that's due to the fact that I lost count of how many videos I had for that, so we are restarting the entire damn thing from the beginning. Because I don't want to sit through the entire thing. Maybe the same file. I digress. So we're just gonna have a chill time. I'm not really sure what to do with this character, but you know, I'm sure we'll come up with something. Now, obviously I still know how to play the game. I did a little bit of practice on my main file, so we will be fine. Sure of that. Now, in terms of how I've been playing the game, just in general, I was doing like a sniper setup, but I might try something new this time. I might try something nice and fresh as soon as we get the chance to. So, do keep that in mind. Not gonna really worry about spoilers all that much for like character spoilers, since you know most games been out for a while, and most of you have already seen gameplay of it. I'm sure there are people who haven't, but you know, if they want to have a spoiler-free series, you know, they can essentially watch the incomplete one that I don't do. I'm such an incompetent bitch. Comes that, so yeah. We're just gonna have a fun time. Not really sure what to name of the character, though. That's gonna be a problem. I do tend to take time with customizing my character, since I do like debating things, but I think I'm gonna go with that. Skin. I'm gonna have it be lower like that. Because default skin tone is just not it, if you ask me. So, there's that to consider. Also, don't worry, the Minecraft videos will happen. I just want to do something on the side. And, you know, I was kind of debating doing this sooner. But it is what it is. I think I'll go with that, and then Maybe this darker green? Kinda like that. And there's like a little yellow-orange in between if you look closely enough, but I don't know. That's what I want. Picky about that. Okay, just want to be sure. Yeah, same option. You don't need any makeup.
手ごわかったわ。いい経験になったかも。
I'll go with this one. Like, I don't sit through this for too long. I've probably sat through enough of it as it is. I'll read it. I'll set it to this. Because why the hell not? I think that is good. We're not gonna name ourselves Player. Because that would be a pretty basic ass name. So think what I will do is just choose a random name. Since that's how I normally do things. Okay, that's not how I was wanting to spell it. I'll get rid of one letter. There. That's better. I don't even know what sort of name this is, but we're going with Ravia. However, I wanted to do the typo sort of deal because I like doing weird spellings. We will not talk about that. Now, since these cutscenes take ages to sit through, and I've already sat through it in the original, I'm just gonna skip all these original things, since I don't want to sit through every single thing. Like, that's the last thing I need to do. Like, that took up so much time. So, I apologize if I'm skipping through all this, but I'd rather not sit through every little thing again and again every fucking time I redo this series. Like, this is what, take 3 of the series, like third batch of videos on Wednesday. Tutorials take less.
せっかくだし、ダッシュやジャンプも試してみて。リアルよりずっと体が軽くてびっくりするから。そうそう。視線に違和感がないか、周囲を見渡してみて。もし違和感があったら、オプションで設定を変更ね。ここで待ってるから、ゆっくり調整してていいわよ。いい感じね。
Tutorials.
武器の収納と切り替えは基本いい感じね。ちょうどいいところにエネミーがいるわね。とりあえず実践ね。その調子よ。
The only thing I'm going to quickly adjust, since I would much rather not, if I can. Okay, off. And I know there's a prompt, but I don't want to play guess the button for that because it has been a while. Wait, hit that. There we go.
このボックス
Oh,
は
you turn it off.
バレットボックス。やるじゃない。
Aim assist is just not what I need, because it's not the most reliable thing either. I like the accuracy when it comes to this stuff. I'm gonna do
GGO の
sniping
特
later.
徴的なシステムの一つにバレットラインっていうものがあるんだけど、これは実際にやるじゃない。ゲームセット。
Yeah, this is the tutorial, but I'm gonna challenge myself and not use the aim assist and shit, because that just seems cheap.
トレジャーボックス。トレジャーボックスってそれじゃ階段を上がってパーティーメンバー全員がやられちゃったらゲームオーバーだから、やられる前にやってやるのが基本。あのプレイヤーとは戦闘になりそうだ。プレイヤーはエネミーと違って強敵だから気をつけてね。あんたの武器が集まってきて走りながら撃つのがおすすめかな。相手の弾が当たりづらくなるから走ることがかなり重要
Yeah,
よ。
use some sort of thing, but no, I will be level grinding between episodes instead of just doing it in the recording. So, if anything does change, that'll be why.
あの扉、いかにもって感じよね。せっかくだし、開けてみたらどう？ダンジョン内にはいろんなよく注意して行動した方がいいよね。私が教えられるのはこれくらいかな。GGO の基本的な戦闘は初めてにしてはいい線いってると思うわよ。
And I'm just gonna skip all this since we don't need to sit through it every fucking time.
敵がいる。やるじゃない。ゲームセット。
Okay, that's not bad. You're going to aim for a sniper for our primary weapon.
なんとか勝てたわね。いつきさん、これで文句はないでしょ。
ああ、約束は守るよ。
もっと上を。やるじゃない。
Now, the level cap is 300. I might do a live stream closer to the end of the series.
さ
or
っきはなんとかうまくいってよかったわ。
So yeah, there'll be grinding at like closer to the end of the series where I just go for level 300, even though it will take ages. I normally do 2 female characters because I don't like the male voices that much. That doesn't mean that the male voices are bad, but I have an each time naming female characters over male characters. I believe I have an interesting name. So for this one. So you're gonna have to excuse me while I sit through this shit again. I think I'll set this to a default of 5. I can go down to 0. I might edit the body builds later, but I'm just doing dummy setups for now, since that's just how it is. So just do keep that in mind as we go through this. Plus I do get to do a lot in this game. In terms of customization, there's just a lot we can do, and I already have some stuff in mind. I might change a lot of the details too. Who knows? I'm not gonna set up any presets until I have stuff I like. Also, I'm not playing the physical copy because due to my Plus membership, I was able to get it digitally for free, so taking advantage of that while I can, so to speak. However, I'm able to use those any profiles, so that's how it is. I like the satisfaction of getting achievements, regardless of if I play the game or not. Which is why I do it on separate files all the time, but I digress. I cut out the character customization if I have to, but actually, I kind of don't like the way this looks. You're gonna have that. This is going to be next. That's probably a little too dark. There we go. Just because I want to have something pretty cool. And I will go with the dark color, because why the hell not? And then I'm not gonna do anything for makeup.
ありがとうです。頑張ります。ミッションコンプリート。お疲れ様。皆さんの勝利ですわ。
Well, my question is, why would they do like 10 voices for the main character, but only the 3 extras for the Arthas? That makes zero sense. So yeah, we are going to do a different name. It's a bit out of the ordinary. So give me a moment while I get the thing I need for that up. It's gonna be the weirdest name I've ever set up in the series, but we're gonna go with it. There. That's the name. Everything will be explained in due time, but that's not that time.
この子がレアアイテム。
じゃあ俺たちはこれで。まだ時間は残っているし、せっかくだから優勝くらいはしとかないとな。
メインシステム起動。90、100。システムチェック。
Okay, since I've been doing a lot of practice, like I've only set up I've set up an entirely different build in my main file, and I show it off.
マスター、早速 UFG を。UFG が刺さるところは発射前にレティック。マスター、さすが。UF 成功だよ。
You're not gonna set the hassle of it.
空を飛んでいるエネミーに UFG を当てるとマスター、さすが。ダウンさせたエネミーに成功だよ。これで UFG はバッチリだね。マスター、ちょっと人がせっせと上り下りしてたっていうのにずいぶん楽しそう。マスター、お疲れ。いい感じだよ。
Once we're on the open world, we'll be able to do a lot of things.
移動のことを考えると正直
Since there's always a lot.
やあ、クレハ君たちも生き残っていたんだ。
キリト、アスナ、イベント大会優勝。
There's just way too many cutscenes in the early game. I feel like they could have done a little more with this. Like, it left a lot to be desired, in my opinion. But in the late game, it's like it doesn't matter, since like you're already
急
separate.
にパーティーに誘って悪かったかな。
There's a lot. There's a lot of things to do in this game, and I kind of want to set up a proper build.
マスター、おっかり。
I'm not going to use any skill points yet because I want to set something up specifically in late game. I need
覚え
enough
なきゃい
to
けないことはまだまだあるよ。
do that. And I also need the right equipment.
マスター、メールだよ。
There's just a lot to do. I don't think I will do. See all the DLC stuff, because that is a must for early game. Yeah, stuff knows. But yeah, this is a lot. That's something new. Do I expect you to do like separate gendered characters? Like there are supposed to be like one gender while you play as the other and all that, but with the gift system, it doesn't really matter all that much, in my opinion, because it's not gonna matter at the end of the day. Okay, before I buy any ammo, that's just gonna be temporary. Okay, I can't use any of these. Fuck. We're gonna have to deal with something a bit old-fashioned for my liking, but you know, for this, I'm gonna go with that item, and then since I don't really feel the need to have stat increases, I will equip these. As stupid as it may be. Like, yeah, I could go with, like, the cat seats, but, eh. I don't really know if I use that much. However, I will admit that the setup kind of looks a bit better for our character. We just need to get some strength for the basic versions, but the one I will be using will be the G7 here, because it's the closest thing to green we have. I think I'll go with that, and then wedding ring for her. Yeah, we also have sort of an outfit. Actually, let's change us to this, maybe? This. Yeah, it looks a bit weird. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot. Customization to do. I think I'll go with the dress for our token. We'll do set F. Yeah, that makes more sense. I feel like it just does. I do know that we're gonna need loads of strength. And you'll also want to increase our dex. Since we already have some level up points, we'll just set that up. We will deal the proper build later. Not really sure how to set up the Arphasis, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I normally don't use swords, because I normally tend to die. I just die that quickly. But I digress.
遅いじゃない。私を待たすなんていい度胸ね。今日は私がいるからいいけど、ちゃんと道を覚えてよ。グロッケンは迷路みたい。ここはいっつもワイワイ賑やかなの。情報を集めるにはいいスポットよ。なんで GGO ってこんなに男臭いんだろう。これでもさ、ここがショップターミナル。品揃えはまあまあ。初心者に必要。私消耗品を買ってくるから、とりあえず自由に見て回ってて。
いや、久しぶりだね。と言っても再会を懐かしむほどの時間ではないけど。
Alright. In this case, what you're wondering what the misinput was, it has nothing to do with what I did in the game. That I was saying out loud.
SBC グロッケンの主な施設はこんなところよ。変なおじさんもいたけど面白いとこでしょ。
Alright.
お邪魔します。キリトさんいらっしゃいますか？
Let's get things done.
俺は SBC グロッケンを案内するよ。ここは迷路みたいに複雑な場所もあるからな。
I was skipping all tutorial conversations.
.この総督区ではクエストの受注ができるクエストオーダーターミナルやフィールドに移動できる転送ゲートが設置されている。
So yeah, we are going to have a glorious time. And I do unorthodox things in this game, so...
こんにちは。
Well, it's true that you're not supposed to do a sniper and one with a sword. You can.
キリト
You don't need to set the test every fucking time. I don't even know why they allow you to skip it if it's like a new file. Like, it's one thing if you've already set to the game and you're playing on that set file, but
お願いします。お姉さんの連絡先を教えてください。
Okay, I was about to skip, but, you know, maybe some other time. If I was live streaming this, I definitely would have skipped. I digress. There's just a lot to do within the game. You know, might try other builds as well.
キリト
I do know that I don't have a certain setting turned on.
ごきげんよう
Yeah, I'm just gonna skip all this since it's just stuff that we can sit through whenever we want. Plus, it's already been recorded by others. So if all of you are that worried, you know, that you know, you can just go find an older series to watch, because this is not gonna be one of those long ass ones where it's like I sit through like every single dialogue scene, all that. I just don't have the time for that shit. I want to record multiple videos. However, I might cut some things out, even if it means cutting out some things I said. I seriously need to quit wandering around like an idiot. So use the fast travel.
そこの君何かお探しかい
Well, so that we can fast travel,
Questo.
I decided to torture myself because that's how it is. So things that the game is about the world outside of Glocken, yet a lot of it takes place in here, which is fine, but still.
君たち今日は買い出しかな
It's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, you could essentially do things here. Like, yeah, there's like I feel like there could have been a lot you could have done here if they had the time and all that. There's just way too much that could have been done.
君に相談があるんだけど。
They really need to decide on where they want to put you in, because it's like, it makes no sense.
「この迷子ちゃんはうちのデイジーちゃんと同じタイプ X でしょ?」
I don't know why they allow you to skip the event. And it's just the one brief scene. Alright. I don't know why they think you need to go into the home every fucking minute. Like, they're like, it's like, oh, go here! Oh, now you have to go back inside your house. Like, what are you doing?
マスターとっておきの情報知りたくない
There's just way too much. Like, they go chilled out with go back to the house. Like, why not just have the NPC just do the talking while you're wandering? Like, it's not that hard to set up. You can set up fast travel. You can set up walking and talking, sort of shit. Like, you have like this game has conversations that literally happen when you're in battle and all that, like when you're out in the field, but they decide not to do that for when you're not in the area, which I feel is a bit weird.
よろしくね
gonna set up the team here. So the squad.
安くはないぜ。
I think. This one, this is 2, this is 3. And then this is 2. And I'm considering it without the rings, so. Also, I will probably do all the funny stuff like in separate episodes. I mean, there might be like 1 or 2 parts of one character, whatever, or the hell, depending on how long it takes. Why? That's not what I want. Okay. Alright. The start with firing sniper feels cheap.
ゲームセット
Like you're used to do like why how is this like I get it looks like a sniper, but why is it a rapid firing one? For one, it's not. Alright, let's try the sword out. I'm not gonna go to the one dangerous area right now because that'd be stupid.
敵がいるてっはったっ見えたてったっててっ遅いたっやたっすごいもっとやれるわ見つけたやっはったっ見えたやってたっ遅いすごい
I am not used to using swords. I think I'm gonna try something new. Come here, Crafty.
お疲れさんそれはっ
That was bad. That was not what I wanted to do, but whatever. I'll figure out the playstyle as we go on. I will want to move as fast as possible though.
やるじゃないかたってさすがだねいい感じだよアスナありがとうこれで終わり使うね当然ネームドエネミーがいるよ
Come on up.
次も行っちゃうよさすがだねいい感じだよありがとうさすがだねアスナありがとうすごいすごいこれで大丈夫頑張った甲斐あったぜ頑張ってるなアルゴ
Sports always die first.
到着やっありがとう
Once we get the DLC stuff in mind, Asuna will not be that shitty. Unless it's late game, but either way. And there goes Arthas. She's like, there's a snuff down fight here. Wow. I didn't know so heavy lifting. Okay, we're going to... Okay. So swords are good against shields. I am learning shit. I hate the dodging. Well, let's dodge. I have to get used to the damn dodging. I did not summon gadgets. Okay, at least this way you always bring a support. You always want to bring the supports. Because they will carry.
到着お疲れ様いい動き
Sports carry the damn team, even if they die first. It's like, oh yeah, the swords are supposed to stay in the back. Fatal Bullet does not treat them that way. Like we're basing supports off of the fact that they die first. Asuna would be a sniper, and Sinon would be. If I were Sinon would be the support, and Asuna would be. Take your pick on that, but. Either way, not ideal for how they set things up for us. Okay, that will come to me later.
見つけたやっやっゲームセット見つけた敵スナイパー面倒なのかやっやっテイ
We're gonna have that. No, the sort of thing I'm setting up is something that we call hybrid, meaning you do a little bit of one thing while doing a little bit of another. Similar to multitasking. Instead, you're doing 2 roles in a game instead of 1, despite what the game says you're I'm sure there's no icon for it in this game, but that's basically what it is.
いい動きありがとう使うよ回復するねストップホッすごい見つけたストップホッテイ遅いストップテイゲームセット敵スナイパーテイやっと次それ
And I got that. Yes, of course I did. Once I get gadgets and shit, I think you'll be fine.
ありがとうマスタートレジャーボックスだよそれそれやるじゃないか君たち少し休もう
Alright, now we're gonna have to.
見つけた面倒なのかすごいじゃんすごいすごいもっといっちゃうぞいい感じだ面倒なのか見つけたストップはってやっ最高だねいい感じだアルゴそれほどでもマスタートレジャーボックスだよすごいすごいに頑張った甲斐あったぜ
And that's that. Don't think swords are gonna be useful for this, but so we're just gonna have to. Sound place, all I know he do is more rusty. With some things, but you know, the basics are still there. You just have to play the basics. Not for his sword. Perfect.
いい動き。嬉しい。
We'll just teleport from here to there because it just makes no sense. Okay, well, that's 7.
レベルアップ。
The higher the difficulty, the more you'll be able to do things. Essential. Plus, it'll speed up the loading process for a while.
なかなか手強いボスだったな。
Alright. So things that stuff will be mandatory if I want to do anything, but essentially don't have a point right now. There's just a lot. Okay.
こんにちは。
I'm not coming here for. Okay, we'll skip these since it's just. Oh, just do outfit making and shit. It's like we already have the DLC and everything. Like, what if you already have. Like, you could literally buy outfits.
調子はどうだ
So it's like, what does it matter for the making? Like, yeah, there are ones we can't buy, but still, I have all the purchasable ones here.
調子はどうだ面白いものがいや他に何かあるか、なかなかの上物だぞ
Okay, we have a
い
G4.
つでも鑑定してやる
I don't know if that's better.
ワクワクする。
No, since I won't be, I'll only be dual wielding one weapon, so we will still need to set things up for that. So I think I'm setting stuff 5 here, and then I'm gonna set some AGI. 4 points into luck. And 20 points into here. Okay, so there's still 10 left, so I think what I will do is put the okay, there's so I'm just gonna do what is that? 5 3 3 7 5 4. Don't know if that's a good build. Obviously we're not supposed to have equal numbers across the board, so that's why there's some spaces in between some of it, so should be good. Yeah, not that. Sword. It's basic purple. Does 6 extra damage, so it has loads of things we could be using in our current weapon. Alright, so should be fine for now. Yeah, just the only thing is less confusing myself. I'm gonna move the wedding ring because I don't wanna keep guessing. Gets those way off. Wait, no, I put 2 in here and then yeah, okay, yeah. That makes a lot more sense. I think I will set up a different build. I mean, yeah, we're still gonna need. Alright. I think that's a little too much AGI. There's so many forests. Let's do that. That's still like forest though. That's soothing. I think I'm gonna take. Do that. 743274. Oh yeah, it's kind of invisible, but same time, what can you deal? I'm gonna sit through every single tutorial though. Wait, after this dialogue scene or whatever, I might do some level grinding if it doesn't continue the story. So I will end this episode after this or whatever. So okay, so we can just so it's not automatic, but I'd rather just get him out of the way since he will constantly come back. As is. So.
待っていたぜ。お前さんたちがフィールド
Yeah, I don't know why the dialogue had to continue for when I literally like skip to be stopping it, like literally abruptly. But depending on the aim assist. Oh shit. Shit.
Grenade!
Shit. There we go. That did things. Me being a badass, I'm not dying first. I'm surprised I don't level up on that. It just has not to be about that shit. That makes zero sense. Like, you'd like to think that, considering the levels, you would have leveled up. Okay, I think we're going to get rid of some things already. I only have the money stuff because we do need the cash. Especially early game. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here, so goodbye for now, my beautiful blossoms. Remember to stay beautiful, stay hydrated, and stay safe.